Good morning, sunshines. Nobody's going to watch this video now because they're going to see the first 3 seconds. They're going to be like, that is obnoxious. No, thank you. Pass. Scroll, scroll, scroll. That's fine. The people that are supposed to end up here will end up here. Guys, good morning, sunshines. It's Callie Carroll. I did not do my live video yesterday. So here I am on Saturday doing a live video, or whatever day you're watching. I don't know why I ever mentioned the days. But here's the thing. I want to start off by reminding you that I am taking my videos from 2018, like I've been doing this for a long time, for 5 years, and sharing some of those live throughout the days. And then some I do live. So today's live. I mean, depending on when you're watching it, right? But no, my arms aren't broken. I don't know. I'm probably about to have like, who knows what other problems or things are going to, like I'll get pregnant in the video. So just so you guys know, like social media is confusing. Also, when you guys watch Reels, did you know that they will push Reels from like a year ago to you sometimes? So things aren't necessarily in real time. So just, you know, like it's wildly confusing. Anyways, as you guys jump on, say good morning, sunshine, hashtag GMS, share something you're grateful for. Guys, look at this knot braid I'm grateful for I did today. Can you see it? I'm not very flexible. I'm grateful that I remembered how to do that because it was like super simple to do my hair. Gratitude. And I had 2 hands to be able to do it because when I only had 1 arm 5 years ago, like for an entire year, I didn't have use of my right arm. It was really hard to even like do anything with my hair. Grateful. Gratitude. Michelle, good morning, sunshine. Okay. Let's talk about how when people say that you're only competing against yourself, how they're wrong. Have you guys heard that before? Like people are talking, you know, about people. Who are the people? Us people, right? Where we're chatting about how, you know, like really, if you think about it, you're only competing against yourself. Like stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and feeling like you have to compete against all of the humans because it just, I mean, it is a mind F. It will just mess things up. And I wanted to comment on this because number one, I do agree with that. I think that's true. I think putting ourselves in a space of always trying to compare to other people is not beneficial at all for any of us. But number two, I want to look at the other side of it where they say you're only competing against yourself. There are times where this could be true. Like, right? Like maybe you are working on a new skill set and you're trying to, you would like to run a 5K in 30 minutes or less. Right? But you're just starting running. And so every day you're getting up and you are doing your best and you're going out there and, you know, you start out with 12-minute miles or 14-minute miles. And then the next day, like it gets a little bit less each day. In that, like right there, you are competing against yourself, right? You're working on becoming better by comparing how you were yesterday to how you are today. Totally makes sense. But how about this? Our best, the way that we show up is different every single day. It's different every single day. And it's especially different during different phases, stages, and chapters of our lives. Because sometimes you want to go out and you want to practice and you got down to a 12-minute mile. So you're trying to break the 12-minute mile, but you didn't sleep well the night before. You didn't fuel your body correctly. You have the flu, right? And you go out and now you're trying to compete against yourself, but you're trying to compete against a different version of yourself. And today I want to remind you, Krista, good morning, sunshine. I want to remind you that when we talk about competing against ourselves, we're talking about always doing our best, which is the 4th agreement. By the way, if you guys are rewatching the other videos, we've been talking about the 4 agreements over the last week, where you're always showing up as your best. But today's reminder is that your best is different on any given day. See, sometimes I don't know words. It's fine. It's different on any given day. Now, here's my example in my world right now, right? We got home from chemo, now like 2 weeks ago, basically. And the day we got home, we only had 2 days of chemo. We're so like stoked. We're like, yes, this is going to be so much easier. We get home and Quincy Scott Carroll gets the flu. Yay, right? Not yay at all. Like, I'm like, oh shit, because now we know that we're in hospital range anytime Whitton gets sick. So starting that moment, my best at keeping the house clean and sanitized, completely, like my best is like rocking, right? Maybe before I wasn't like cleaning the counters every 15 minutes and sanitizing all the time. But all of a sudden, you guys, if you came over to my house right now, it is sparkly, right? The laundries of the sheets are continuously washed. The counters are continuously clean. Like my best is like through the roof because I'm trying to keep my baby boy safe. So then that goes through where grandpa gets the flu, grandma gets the flu, dad gets the flu. Long story short, for the last 2 weeks straight, I have just been doing my best to keep me and that little Witten John as healthy as possible so that we're not hospitalized. And it's like, I mean, it's pretty exhausting, but it's where I'm at right now. It's my best currently. That's going to change when all of this is through us. Like, I don't think I'm going to probably sanitize the counters and the everything that often. Like, not 10 times a day. That just seems a little ridiculous, right? My best is going to change, depending on the circumstances. Also, on the other side, the family that did get the flu, their best is different right now, right? They might be usually at a certain energy point or have a certain like attitude or show upness to life. But right now it's a little bit different, or it was when they were sick, right? Because their best is different when you're not feeling good. And I got to read this from Chris. At every recital, my piano teacher told me 45 years ago that we all were there to do the best we could today. Right? May not be the best, but I love this. It's stuck to your whole life. Read Krista's comment there because I read it really quick. And this is the whole point, right, Krista? Is that I think sometimes we're so used to comparing. We're so used to comparing to everything, and the comparing. I mean, like literally, it's a Debbie Downer. Like it just brings us down generally, right? And then not only do we compare against other people, we're comparing against ourselves, and we think that that's what people say that we should do. And then when we do it, we realize, hey, I was better yesterday. I was faster yesterday. I was stronger yesterday. I felt healthier yesterday. Well, guess what? It's not yesterday. It's today. It's today. So a reminder for today's Good Morning Sunshine is have some grace with yourself in knowing that each day is unique. And each day, all you can do is your best in that moment with what chapter you're in, with what's going on. And if you have a lot of life happening right now that's challenging and pushing, and you're like, but this isn't how I usually show up. This isn't how I usually do this. Well, you know what? It's different right now. And guess what? It'll be different again next week. It'll be different again next year. Your best will get better and it will get worse, but it's your best. It's your best, right? If you guys have not read the 4 agreements, that's a reminder. This is the 4th agreement in here, and it's explained so many different ways, but I thought this was a great space to come and share this morning. John is coming to say good morning, sunshines. Will you come say good morning, sunshines, and say bye-bye to my friends? We always end with a commitment. So if you guys have watched this and you would like to commit, I'd like you to just see, is there an area in your world that you have been comparing or like putting yourself down because it's not good enough? And then like, look at your world, look at your chapter, look what's going on. Are you doing your best right now? Yeah, you're probably going to say, yeah, you know what, I am doing my best with what I have right now. Okay, say good morning, sunshines. Morning, sunshines. You don't want to? Do you want to tell them I am healthy? You don't? You want to tell them I am strong? You want to tell them I am good boy? No. Okay. You want to tell them bye? Bye. Say I love you. Okay, push the red button. Guys, have a good weekend. Bye. Push it. Good job. Keep pushing. Oh, you're so strong. Oh, a little bit. Good. Okay, now push the red button again. One more red button. Oh, no, the red one. Oh, gosh, this is great. That red button. Go ahead. Yeah.